Hi everyone, my name is Kamala. Welcome back to another episode of the Valid Power System Training Series. In a few of our previous episodes, we talked about the safety protocols and the daily maintenance on the VPS 800A T4 studio generator. Today, I want to talk about its features. When developing the VPS 800A T4 studio generators, our engineers included some great new features for smoother operation and to protect the unit. The first feature I want to talk about is our low battery voltage disconnect. In here, we have our two 12-volt batteries connected in series to create a 24-volt system. All of the unit's components run off of 24 volts. So it's really important to note that if you're going to jump the unit, you need a 24-volt power source. We know that's a bit different, so we've made sure to put a very clear decal right on the front of the door. To prevent the batteries from being drained to a point where the engine can't be started, we've included a low battery voltage disconnect. This is going to turn off any parasitic drains that are drawing from the batteries, like if you leave your deep sea controller on for too long without the engine running. As I mentioned, the purpose of the feature is to protect the batteries from being drained. But there are a few things that you want to know about it as well, which is that you're also going to lose power to your remote monitoring system, aka your GPS. To reduce the chances of all of this happening and to maximize the amount of time that you have power for your remote monitoring system and your GPS, the units are equipped with solar battery charging systems on the roof. The solar panels are connected to a solar charge controller inside of this panel here. There's a few things going on with this panel that I want to talk about. The side of the panel we have our controlled disconnect switch. It will turn off all connections from the batteries except for your starter motor and the solar battery charger. You are going to want to have this in the off position if you're doing any type of maintenance on the unit or if you're putting it into long-term storage. The battery's charge controller is on a separate circuit so that if you want to leave your battery maintaining solar panels on while the rest of the unit is off, you're able to do that. If you ever do want to turn it off, there's a breaker switch underneath the cover on the side of the panel. The breaker is on when the lever is in the up position and off when the lever is down. Another important thing to mention about the low battery voltage disconnect is it is going to turn off power to your deep sea controller. So if you come up to your unit and the switch is on and you notice that you don't have any power, it's a super easy fix. You just turn the switch off, flick it back on, and the sensor is going to give you enough time to start up the engine so that you are no longer draining on your batteries. Now that our deep sea controller is on, let's toggle through the screens so we can get familiar with them. The first screen you'll always come to is the status screen, which will show you the state of the unit. Navigating the menus is super straightforward. Horizontal arrows will show you the next menu group, and up and down arrows will take you through the menu group. There are many parameters displayed for the engine and generator. These can help with things like troubleshooting, knowing when to maintenance the unit, and managing your loads. All of these parameters are on a read only, so you can't accidentally change any settings or do any damage to the unit by scrolling through this information. Looking down underneath the deep sea controller, we have a few switches that I want to talk about right now. Starting with the voltage adjust potentiometer, this allows you to adjust the generator output voltage accordingly. Then we have the lights on switch, which controls the interior compartment lights along with the lights on the control panel. The lights will automatically shut off after a few minutes. Lastly, there is the regen switch. This switch has 3 positions: auto, manual initiate, and inhibit. We recommend always leaving the switch in auto mode unless you have discussed it with us. In auto mode, the controller will automatically optimize the engine settings, keeping all of your exhaust treatment components clean and saving you on maintenance costs. Well, now you're all caught up on some of the new features and the deep sea controller on our VPS 800A T4 studio generator. Tune in next time and we're going to start talking about how you connect some loads and run it off of the unit.